Welcome back to Over 50. Tomorrow night on Sunday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs travel to Las Vegas to face the Las Vegas Degenerates. No, that's not it. The Las Vegas Criminals. No, that's not it either. The Las Vegas Felons would be accurate, looking at their players that they have had to basically waive lately, and look at some of their fans too. But it's actually the Las Vegas Raiders. It's Raider week. These teams split last year in 2020, each winning one game. This is my breakdown for what Kansas City needs to do. But before I give you that, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Subscriptions would really help me a lot. Trying to get this channel up and going and trying to do some things with it. I'd like to also get some monetization, and they don't start that till you hit 1,000 subscribers. That way I could, actually get some video editing software. But until I get to that point, this is kind of it. Hit the like button if you like the video. Drop a comment down below. Share this video with you out there. And here we go. So first off, let me just start out by saying this. And this is a note I got from a source close to John Gruden. The E in emails stands for evidence. Just little nugget of the day for you. How about Steve Spagnuolo? Get him a message. Dan Sorensen, Dirty Dan, he looks more lost in the secondary than Nate Robinson did in a boxing ring, okay? I mean, get that guy off the field. I've gone over this in another video, but I just got to say it again. I mean, Dirty Dan served his purpose. He did a job for us. He was good once upon a time. Now, he's not that guy anymore. If you need him to hit somebody and knock a ball loose, that might be it, or intercept a pass when the quarterback's throwing off his back foot, falling to the ground, and gets hit as he throws it, and it's floating like a wounded duck, he can catch that. Otherwise, he can't do anything for you. Here are the things Kansas City needs to do to beat the Raiders. Patrick Mahomes has to outplay Derek Carr, and this year, he hasn't really done that. Hear me out on this. I mean, yes, I know Carr has fewer touchdowns. Carr also has fewer interceptions. He has, I think, a few less yards, slightly better quarterback rating, and I think just barely, not by much, slightly better completion rating. I mean, you could take the completion percentage and the quarterback rating. Those are about a wash, but Mahomes has to be Mahomes of last year. He's got to be the Patrick Mahomes that takes care of the football, but isn't afraid to take chances downfield. But if it's not there, throw it. Take what they give you. Kansas City needs to stop the run. Stop the run, and this game I think is, I'm not going to say easy, but if you stop the run, you make them one-dimensional, then they have to throw the ball, and then you can just tee off, which is what Spags likes to do. Yeah, also, we have to run the ball. I think we run the ball pretty well. Now, CEH has been designated to be able to come back, but this is, I think, the first week of the 3 weeks that he has to come back, or else he has to stay. He can't come back. So basically, I wouldn't expect to see CEH out there. I wouldn't expect to see Clyde the Glide or the Clydesdale, whatever you want to call him, out there. And honestly, that to me might be a good thing. I don't want to say he's a bust, but he hasn't really lived up to his first round pick. Next up, how about give the ball to Darrell Williams and let him do what he does with a little dose of gore and some Jerick McKinnon, and you're good to go. We got to win the turnover battle. That's something that's got to happen. We can't be turning the ball over. We did better last week. Okay, we did good considering, but we cannot afford to give the other team extra possessions. Our defense might be on its way back, but it's not back, and we need to help them as much as we can. I'm not going to say anything about special teams because special teams has been good. So special teams, just keep doing what you're doing. Injuries, Niang and Remmers are both out. Andrew Wiley is starting at left tackle or right tackle. Oh boy, Andrew Wiley can play guard, but he is not right tackle material. Now, Kyle Long was also designated to come off the injured reserve. This is his first week. Could he play? I don't know. I don't know what Kyle Long's got in him. He hurt himself. He retired because he kept getting hurt and getting injured. He comes into camp and he gets injured before the season starts. So maybe if Wiley can't, or maybe if Wiley's struggling, maybe you can toss I don't know if you toss him in there just to see if you toss Long in there and see if he can hang or not. I mean, I think the Chiefs might be better off with, chipping with a tight end or something like that, giving Wiley a little bit of help. Looking at the injuries, Snead is listed as questionable, but he had a full practice Friday, and I think with this being a later game on Sunday, they have until 4 o'clock Eastern time to make those designations of who's playing, who's in and who's out. I would expect Snead to play, which is good because we don't want to have to rely on Travarius Ward and Rashad Fenton as our starters at corner, because we know Mike Hughes hasn't played well this year. He's had moments, but those moments have been few and far between. So we need Snead on the field. I expect him to be there. The Raiders, they have a lot of reserves that are injured. Kwiatkowski, linebacker, he's out. Kaizen Nixon, he's a cornerback, third-string cornerback, so he would probably see the field anyway, maybe on special teams. He's doubtful. Amik Robertson is out. He's a backup cornerback, second string. And Tyler Gillespie, a safety, he is also out, but he is a backup. So I guess the Raiders are missing some depth, but as far as starters go, they should have all their starters. And I really think that the Chiefs could actually go in there and win this game. Like I said, they're going to have to win the turnover battle, run the ball, stop the run, and Mahomes has to outplay Carr. If those 4 things happen, this game is an easy win. So I'd like to hear what you have to say, what you think about it. So drop the comments in the comments section. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video out there, and until next time, stay strong, Chiefs fans. Hopefully Sunday night we got some good news, and let's go, Brandon.